What is up, guys? Abel here from Abel's War Room, and we got a special guest, Oxnard's native, Young Quicks.
Hey, what's up, man?
So, as you may know, I'm pretty sure everybody here in Oxnard knows Young Quicks by his hit song, Oxnard.
Premiere Young Quicks, Oxnard.
Kissed by the sun, hugged by the sea. No better place to be than Oxnard, Oxnard.
It's always on the radio, amazing song. I even hum it sometimes, which is funny. Great song.
Cool. Thank you.
So, would you like to introduce yourself?
My real name is Arnoldo Torres. I was born and raised here in Oxnard, California. I'm a proud Wanimi High School graduate. That's why I go back every year for my annual giveaway. Oxnard's all I know, man. Oxnard gave me my dreams, and it gave me hope, and it gives me motivation every day to this day, you know?
It's amazing. That's amazing.
Thank you, sir.
So, growing up in Oxnard, could you tell me more about your life story growing up here? Because I know all of us have different origins and backgrounds.
Yeah, no, well, I tell everybody my parents came over here to chase the American dream, bro. They crossed the border, came from a little town called Santiago Tangamandapio in Michoacan, Mexico.
Oh, wow.
And, you know, my mom had us all, well, my older sister was born in Mexico. The story is, I mean, she will have to tell you guys, but the story is that my dad lied to my mom about how they were going to cross over here. I guess he was going to try to use some paperwork, and it didn't work. So she was dressed up nice in high heels with my older sister in her hands and everything. And I guess she had to cross through through the river and all that stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, so the story was that she suffered, so now, like it's beautiful to see that all of us are kind of successful. All my brothers, I'm very proud to say they all have university diplomas, bro.
Oh, wow.
Like they all graduated from actual universities, and I'm the black sheep, you know what I'm saying? So
yeah.
I always tell people, if I'm the worst that my mom created, then she's not doing too bad, because like we didn't have nothing, bro. We didn't have nothing. Some people might, if they listen to my music, they may know I keep a lot of truth in it. Like I mentioned that my first pair of Jordans were from the hand-me-down store, from the Segunda. Mm-hmm. And I cried when my mom bought them because they were $15, bro. But I thought that was a lot of money at that time. I thought I was taking all her money. So I fell in love with her, but it still hit me. I fell in love with her because she was trying, and it hit me because I was like, damn, I'm probably taking all my mom's money, and I didn't know at that time,
Yeah, and I could relate to that in a little bit of a sense where a lot of people come here for a better life.
Yeah, exactly.
And live the American dream. I mean, your mom raised some successful kids, I'll tell you that.
Yeah, well, that's what I the other day, like a few days ago, I forgot who I was talking to, but I was like, if I'm the black sheep, it was Pastor Fernie. It was a pastor here from a local church that I met for the first time at an event. And I told him, if I'm the worst that my mom created, then she didn't do too bad,
Yeah, she must be very proud of you guys. I mean,
that's a conversation you would have to have with her. I don't ask her, but I'm sure she's proud.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I'd be proud of my son as a rapper. I'd be proud to hear my son on the radio.
Yeah, that's cool, right?
So, what made you want to start rapping?
I blame my mom, man. It wasn't really like a real reason. My mom sent me to a camp, bro. The story is, I went to a camp before I started high school, right after 8th grade, and I think that she sent me because I've always been small in stature-wise. So I think she thought I was going to be scared going to a school with big kids, technically, Mm-hmm. And so she sent me, and every night you were around 3,000 students. But every night you had to do something in front of them, whether it was read a poem, poetry, whether it was doing dancing, hip-hop dance or whatever, or drawings, art, but you had to show it in front of everybody. Kids from LA, from Ventura County, San Bernardino, from different counties. And one time I did poetry, bro. And I remember telling the leader, who was a senior already at high school, I'm fresh out of 8th grade, and telling her, I can't do this. And she was like, it's easy, look, it's like this. And she gave me my first 2 lines, and I remember finishing in it. I don't remember what it was really, but I remember finishing it and reading it, and I think I fell in love with the reaction that I got from everybody. Everybody reacted to it, and I think I was like, okay, I could do this. But besides my mom doing that, I would say the fact that I was able to go to at that time we had Kmart. I don't know if you know the Kmart.
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah, Kmart, and there was a rapper in a CD. And I don't want to say he looked like me because I didn't really dress like that, but he did look like me. He was like my skin tone, and like I felt like, well, if he could do it, then I could do it.
Yeah, so like Hispanic.
Yeah, it was a Hispanic, Mexican American rapper. I'm gonna mention him. People don't really mention him. His name I'm sure he's alive. Little Tweety, and I was like, well, if he was inside of Kmart. It was an actual CD. I said, well, if he could do it, I could do it. But there was other artists here at that time too, like Locura Terminal, that had a van with their face on it, and they would drive around the city, and they showed me it was real too. So it was a little bit of everything. But I think my mom sending me to the camp was the spark.
So that was like the opening for you.
Yeah, the opening, that I could actually put words together, you know?
Yeah, and then that you could have that sense of joy of bringing people.
Yeah, or giving them something
good
to react to.
reactions and good vibes.
Yeah.
That's something that a lot of people who rap usually don't have both of those put together.
Yeah, now, another thing that I will add to that is that I've been performing since the age of 5. Not necessarily music, but my mom had me in a dance group. So I've been doing the Oxnard parades. I've been performing at Olivas Adobe and events like in public since I was 5.
So it's like it was bound to like.
Yeah, something.
It was forming you.
Yeah,
it was forming you.
For something, I guess. Yeah. Here we are, right?
Yeah. So we kind of got over this question, but who was your main inspirations of rapping?
Well, my favorite rapper is Eminem, bro. He's been Eminem since I was a kid. And it was his music, especially his serious music, where he's talking about his life and his struggles. I felt like I could relate to it at some point as a kid. I don't know how, why, but that's how I felt. And then I think what really shocked me was that my mom doesn't really know English, bro. Like I told you, she crossed here illegally, you know. Now she's legit and everything, but like it's not a language she ever adapted to. But when it came down to singing along to Eminem songs, for some reason she could sing along to it. She could sing the lyrics, and I was fascinated by that a dude could do that had so much power, I guess, you know, because you're basically teaching a whole person a different language, man, with your music at that point. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I think a little bit of everything, his struggles, and I guess the fact that I seen him being able to reach people that couldn't even speak the language just really like touched me in ways that I was like, okay, I want to be like that, you know?
Yeah, gave people like another worldly connection where they could connect with
them. Even if they can't relate, you know, or in the language, or can't communicate directly, but through music they could, you know. That was cool.
It's like reading sheet music. It's like whether you speak English or Spanish or French or Italian.
But also I would say a lot of people don't give credit to these guys, but at that time when I was a little kid, there was like Little Bow Wow, and there was Little Romeo. And rappers already on TV and stuff that I was like, oh, I could do that. You know what I'm saying? So
now you're doing it.
Yeah. So that's kind of what it was, you know?
Yeah.
I would say just other people that came before me, you know, even here in the city. Because I remember, well, just a quick story. I remember one year I was in high school with my cousin that, I hate to fast forward, but that actually came out in the snack rap video with me. And I remember in his living room watching a local rapper here, the Lean Like a Cholo guy, performing on MTV3. I remember while in high school watching him, and I don't know how, but I told my cousin, one day I don't know if I told him that I was going to be rolling with him or that I was going to be there, but the next year I was rolling with that guy. I was basically his artist. So it was like, to me, I was just like, damn, this is crazy, you know?
Yeah, I believe I saw the collab on YouTube.
Yeah, man, it was realistic since I was young for me.
Well, I'm glad that you followed your passion, your dreams of music. I mean, you've been giving us good music. Hot Wheels is one of my favorite songs I like to listen to.
Thank you, man, thank you.
And Oxnard for sure. I mean, as a native Oxnardian, I guess we're called Oxnardians.
Yeah, right?
I think that it's amazing that Kissed by the Sun and Hugged by the Sea, you put that together, and that's the actual quote of Oxnard.
Yeah, well, I don't know if it's the actual quote of Oxnard, but I tell people that in 1988, there was a lady, I don't know her last name, her name's Barbara, but she entered a slogan contest. That's where I got the lyrics from, those two first lines. I did a Google search, bro. It's that easy. I said, what is Oxnard known for? Or I put Oxnard slogans, and that's the first thing that came up. It was a Los Angeles Times article from 1988, bro. And it said Barbara entered a contest with those lyrics. And I just said, well, man, nobody ever caught on to it. So it sounded good to me. It sounded like they described us perfectly. And now the mayor used it as the award that he gives on his, I think it's called the Star Medallion, and around it says "Kissed by the Sun."
Yeah, and we're gonna put that up there right now so you guys can see it. It's amazing that that it does describe Oxnard perfectly, and I find it cool too that you're giving acknowledgement to Barbara's quote that she said over 40 years ago.
Yeah, I would hope if she's alive, I would like to meet her one day, if she's alive.
Yeah, and I'm pretty sure she'll appreciate that.
Yeah.
Her little slogan is now.
It's on a song, like it's
on
gonna
the
live
song.
on forever, forever and ever.
And keep in mind, one of the most notable songs I listen to now. It's like at first I was like, this is catchy, and then one day I was with my friend, and then I was just humming it. I was like, I'm humming this song.
Yeah, no, that's how it started. It started with a hum, bro. That song, it took on a life of its own. I don't really take credit for it. I give credit to everybody else because it's it's a song for everybody,
Yeah, it's like Oxnard's anthem.
Yeah.
Okay, so one of the questions that a lot of people have when they rap or when they just get into not necessarily popular, but when they start being successful, is they feel like they made it. When did you feel like you made it?
I still don't feel like I made it yet, man. People always tell me congrats. It's crazy because I went to 6 events this past weekend locally, and everywhere I went, people were like, congrats. And I said thank you, but I don't think I'm just riding the wave, I guess because people's vision of success is different, I just had this conversation with my mother the other day about success and stuff, and then I told her, well, how do people not know that my dream was just to be on the radio or something, you know what I'm saying? Because that was my initial dream. Like when I was a kid in high school and I started the journey, I said, man, I don't care what happens as long as I make it to the local radio station, I'm good. I don't care what happens after that. You know what I'm saying? So ever since then, everything's been extra. So I've never really felt like I've made it because, I'm still working. I wake up every day still on a mission to make it. You know what I'm saying? So, but I do appreciate everybody that does see the work that I put in and appreciates what I try to do, because technically I'm still a work in progress,
Yeah, definitely. I mean, we have goals that we set for ourselves, and over time it's like, well, I could do this, I could do that, and you start building yourself up to the point
more goals,
to more goals. And actually, speaking of goals, I heard that you reached 2.4 million on Spotify on
one song.
On one song. That's a dream for many people to reach, and you achieved it. That's amazing. And coming from humble beginnings in Oxnard, where your family came to America, I can't imagine how everything just squeezed into one little ball.
That's kind of I only have 3 goals left in music, and I don't even know if I ever said I need those plaques, but now that I know it's realistic, I'm like, okay, I want the platinum selling recording one. That's one of my last goals that I want. And then I want to open the program for the kids that I said I would do when I was a kid. I said it as a kid, so now that I'm a man, I'm trying to make it real. And then the third thing would just to buy everything that I told my mom I was gonna buy her as a kid. That's it. Those are the last 3 things that I want to do, and then just after that, I feel like I could move on and maybe because I don't have kids, I don't have family, so I feel like maybe then I could focus on other things,
Yeah. You get all the stuff right. I mean, you still got
Who knows? Only God knows. Only God knows.
Only God knows. I mean, you could probably get a platinum in 5 years or under.
Yeah, there we go. Thank you.
So, you do a lot of stuff for the community, and for the last, I believe, 5 to 6 years or more, you've been doing a toy drive at Wainimi that you briefly mentioned. Could you give us more about that?
That you actually kind of got it right. It's been this is gonna be the 6th year that we do it at Wainimi High School. But I've been trying to get back since I made my first dollar off music. There's pictures as early as 2013, but nobody really paid attention. But it was so small. It was just me going to where I grew up, the government homes, and having my homie dress up as Santa and just taking a few toys to the kids that I would recognize. That's how it started. Now, for the last, I would say, since 2020, it's bigger than me. It's uncontrollable. It's thousands of people waiting in line, thousands of food that we give out. We give out food bags. We give out hot plates. We give out thousands of toys. I don't know how to explain it because like I could sit here and talk about it all day, but it won't do it justice unless you're there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and I saw a video of a little kid, like all happy walking out with a PS4. I'm like, what?
Oh, it was a PS5. Yeah, he got a PS5. It was this past December. Shout out to Skunk Masters. They donated that PS5, and I got a lowrider bike too. And the deal that I did was I reached out to the principal from Pacifica High School because they help us out and they donate a lot of toys and bikes for us for our event. And I reached out to the Wanimi High School principal and I told them just to give me 2 names of students that were doing real good or that deserved something extra, and they did. And that kid got the PS5 and another kid got a custom lowrider bike, man, that I wish I would have had as a kid. You know what I'm saying?
It's like, damn, like, where was this when I was growing up?
Yeah, so it's pretty cool, you know, because like I just hope that they remember it forever. I was that kid, so I never forgot it, and I don't remember the toy, but I never forgot the gesture, you know. So
yeah,
I know people. We don't all think alike, and we're not all raised the same, and we don't all have the same morals and same visions. But I hope that we all have, I guess, a similar heart to where we don't forget things like that, you know.
Yeah. Because it's something that I don't know if I could relate to, but I remember I used to do toy drives with the city. There was one day where I just didn't feel like doing it. It was 2019, but there was this young kid. Like I gave him like a little toy, little toy, and then he was crying tears of joy, and his parents were crying.
Yeah,
that might have been the only toy he got for Christmas.
Yeah,
but I'm glad that I was there because after that day, it was a humble experience where I realized that stuff that you do is greater than self, and who knows, you're probably the real Santa Claus to many kids, and I don't know how you don't have a key to the city yet, personally.
But we're gonna have to talk to the mayor. You got to talk to the mayor, man.
The medallion, Billy. Give him a key.
No, I'm gonna appreciate everything comes with time. You know, I don't do stuff to get recognized for it. Like I told you, I started like technically 2013 if I want to go back and count the years, but I just do it because I was that kid and I never forgot it and I know what it's like, and I was probably that kid that cried when they received a toy, you know, when I was a kid. So like I just, you know, I know what it's like.
Yeah,
that's the only reason.
And it's amazing that you have the ability to do that, and you are doing it. You are giving back to the community.
Yeah, no, it's just honestly like you have to spend some money, but besides that, you have to have genuine relationships with people, and you have to show up for the community. That's the only way that the people are gonna know you're authentic and real, you know, because like, you know, how can I say it? Like, if you could do it one year and then if you don't do it the next year, then it looks kind of weird. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You have to stay consistent. You got to keep showing up. You got to show them like, hey man, even if I have one bad day, I'm still gonna keep showing up. You know what I'm saying? Because this is where I belong. This is who I love, and this is who I do it for. You know what I'm saying? So that's all it is. But you do have to obviously take the initiative and spend a little bit of money, because I spend money every year, you know, and like this year I'm like, damn, I got an album coming out. You start thinking like, should I, like, do I focus on my album? But then I don't want to cut, you know, because I might be the Santa, like you said, you know what I'm saying? So you got to balance it out. It's hard, but I guess I found a balance so far, you know.
Yeah, we're getting to the album part soon.
Yeah, I got an album coming.
Yeah, so actually, we'll talk about it now. Yeah. History Repeats.
Yes, sir.
Right here, Young Quicks' upcoming album on August 26th.
13 songs, man.
13 songs. I don't know if you want me to put it up here.
Go show it to them.
I'll go show you guys. History Repeats. From what I've heard from many people, it's a great album. I am a big fan of Quicks. I don't know if you guys may know this by now, but I actually met Quicks. My first time meeting him, I always remember, was at the MLK Youth Summit at Oxnard Cal, where I got a signed poster and I still have it in my room.
That's right, Abel.
I always like the poster, so I was like, you know.
I gotta get you a new one of History Repeats.
Oh, definitely. I'll put it in my room too.
Appreciate it.
So, could you tell us a little bit about History Repeats?
Oh man, years in the making. Years in the making. That's probably the title is probably self-explanatory, because to me, the producer that produced all 13 records when I was in high school and I was listening to the radio. Most of the songs, I don't want to say all of them, but like 70%, 75% of the songs on the radio were produced by him. So They would have his tag, Foot Fingers on the track, and now all my songs have his tag, Foot Fingers on the track. So that's kind of where the title came from and stuff like that. And obviously, some of the artists that I have, like Baby Bash, they were very popular when I was growing up. Brown Boy too, he had a very big song with Fingers when I was growing up. So to me, it's like it's just all happening now, but I'm the artist, you know, I'm the face of it, you know.
Yeah.
And it took me years to make it, a lot of years. I've been consistent in between that time. I put out many projects, Little Chicago, I believe El Metal Metal 1 and 2, just to stay busy. But this is what I've been focusing on for the last, I would say, at least 6 years, you know.
Yeah, and I see Oxnard's in it too.
Yes, that's my hit single, as everybody says. Honestly, a lot of people don't know that the Oxnard song, it wasn't supposed to come out. It was supposed to come out until the album came out. But I had texted my business partner when I did look. How ironic, we're at a McDonald's right now. I did a community event with McDonald's last year of April. And I told him, before I did it, I told him, hey man, I'm just gonna use the Oxnard song. It was rough version. I told him I'm gonna use the Oxnard song on that clip because I think it fits perfect. It's talking about the community, and I'm gonna say, let's see what it does. Well, that video clip ended up getting like 200,000 views on Instagram or something crazy. And then from that, I ended up getting a call from Mambo himself, and he was like, hey, that song. And I said, it's not ready. He said, nah, send it to me. I don't care. And I sent it to him.
So this is a demo song?
It was a demo song. It was a rough version. From me using it on an Instagram clip, it ended up on the radio. It's been on the radio ever since April of last year. And I got 2 articles on VC Star because of it. Now it's on the album. But what I was trying to get to is that it wasn't supposed to come out. If I didn't post it, it would probably never came out. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's just crazy how everything happened.
It's all coincidence.
Yeah, and now I'm hoping that people are ready because to me, this is my best work. My best work up to date. It's the most well produced. It sounds very like for everybody. It has a little bit of everything. You know, I try to just do good music. I try not to get all political or nothing like that.
Yeah.
You know, so it's just music. It's music.
And what I expect from the album is if Oxnard was supposed to be a demo on it, and if Oxnard Oxnard's still doing great.
Yeah.
I love that song. So if the rest of it is finished tracks, and if Oxnard was just a demo for this album, just imagine how the rest of the album's gonna go.
Yeah, no, I'm ready, man. I'm ready for the world to hear it. I did a little listening party, a private event, and I had these cards right here, and basically I had people rate them, and from what I've got back, there's like, I don't know, like probably like 3 or 4, maybe 5 records that are like that people really reacted to, and I think that's probably what we're gonna focus on next. Besides Oxnard, because obviously that was the main one.
Yeah. Yeah. So from what I've heard from a couple people that heard this album already, they said that this brings back memories to them.
Yeah.
Like it hits them in a way where they actually feel the music in them.
Well, I will say this, man. Maybe they got they got a little advantage if they attended the party because I made it like a movie, bro. I put like a personal intro. I had a intro of my family talking about how I was before when I was a kid, before music. And then it played the album with all the lyrics playing. So maybe to them it was like they got to feel it because they got to read all the lyrics as it was going on. And then at the end I put like a little outro. It was like a movie. I made a visual presentation for the album. So that was the whole intention. I wanted people to feel like, hey man, even if they didn't know me before the music, they're like, oh, now I know him, you know, like I really know him. This is him. This is because I've always been like this. I don't have another life. I don't have a second side. There's no secrets to it, you know?
Yeah. That's amazing. So we've talked about your newest coming album.
Yep.
And it's coming out on August 26th?
August 26th.
All right, and where can people listen to it at?
Everywhere, but I do have my website where I put all my music exclusively. You could actually download record by record all my projects, watch all my music videos. So if you have access to the internet, just go to youngquicks.com or the official youngquicks.com. It will take you to the same website. Everything's spelled normal, youngquicks.com. And but it obviously on all platforms, Spotify, Apple Music, Pandora. All that good stuff.
Yeah, so we'll put links to it on this video so you could go listen to Young Quicks yourself, and trust me, it's worth listening to.
Yeah,
and
give me some feedback.
And if people know me, I'm a harsh grader when it comes to music.
That's right.
This guy, he does amazing things with his music, amazing things for the community. He's the perfect artist.
Thank you, sir.
So, You had dreams about becoming a musician since about the age of, well, you were destined to this.
I would say, man, like the dreams didn't probably become real till I was probably like 16. But yeah, half my life, man.
So, what was the hardest part of starting music? Because a lot of people start, but they quit because it either gets too stressful or they don't have the time, or a lot of scenarios could happen.
I would say trying to get people to believe in you, to let them know that you're the real deal because of that, because of what you just said, because everybody starts and everybody eventually gives up. You know what I'm saying? So like, it's a business, bro. Like, so like if you don't have people to back you, basically, like I've always had my business partner since basically I started. So it's never been just me by myself, you know. But obviously, like, what if I would have just gave up one day, or he would have gave up one day? You know what I'm saying? It would have became harder, right?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I guess it's proven to people that you're the real deal, and working for it, because like even when, like I told you, I was rolling with the Lean Like a Cholo artist, then obviously I had to go. We went our separate ways, and then I didn't stop. I had to keep going. I had to find different avenues, and then after that I ended up signing a management deal with Nevada's Communication, which is Daddy Yankee's publicist, and I ended up on TV on Gordo de la Flaca. I had a song on the radio at that time. People probably thought my life was gonna change, and then we still ended up going our separate ways, and I still had to keep going. Does that make sense? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So like I just never stopped, man. Like I tell people, never taking a vacation, never taking a day off.
Don't be comfortable.
You know what I'm saying?
Go
like,
outside of your zone.
Yeah, I never stopped, no matter what was thrown in front of me. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is all I know, and I feel like it's not just me too. Like if I stop, or if I just give up one day, I'm not only letting myself down no more. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah.
I just keep going, because like I think I guess if it wasn't meant to be, we wouldn't be here right now, right, Abel?
Yeah,
so,
definitely.
You know, yeah, so I gotta keep going.
So, what would you tell your younger self, and who is your dream artist to work with?
I don't know if I have a dream artist to work with, but I would like to like work with, like, obviously all the major dogs. Like I mentioned Eminem earlier, so Eminem, like 50 Cent, maybe Jay-Z, like all the top dogs that people I guess consider very successful and hip hop, you know, pioneers and stuff like that. But what would I tell my younger self? Just not to take things too personal. Like that you're gonna lose friends, you're gonna lose girlfriends, you're gonna lose acquaintances, people are gonna talk bad about you, people are gonna hate you for who you are, people are gonna even lie on you to try to take you out of position. But like what's meant for you is meant for you, man. You know, you gotta believe in something else besides yourself. I believe in God a lot, you know. I talk to him every day. I'm not gonna tell you what to do or who to believe in, but like you gotta believe in something else, and know that you're not alone, even if you feel alone. So I would just say, don't take things too personal, because you know there's people that I know have wished bad upon me. I don't want to say done bad upon me, but probably wished bad upon me, and I still have to shake their hand, and I still have to pose for a picture with them, because it's the way life is. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So just don't take things too personal, and just keep going. And if you're moving forward, don't look back.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I've had my fair share of that as well,
Yeah.
and it sucks because this was a close friend of mine. They told me, like, well, why do you keep pursuing politics? And I was like, well, this is something that I'm passionate about,
yeah.
and I'm doing it for people, not myself.
Yeah.
And they said, but you don't fit the criteria. And well, now I don't talk to them.
You keep going.
Now they're in my comment section. So haters make you.
Yeah,
I mean, for a lot of people, that's somebody told me, you know, you make it when you got haters. So with all your community involvement, you were actually the first artist with the mayor's new idea of a high school tour.
Yeah.
So could you tell us more about it? We also have a magazine here of one of the first Oxnard high school tours. Check it out. Shout out to Viva Hoy magazines.
Yes, sir. Well, the mayor had this idea of trying to let the kids unwind before the year ended, and you know, in the finals and all that stuff, and he thought we would be the perfect fit. And it wasn't just the artists. I tell people, like, it was like we had 2 radio stations, we had 2 restaurants, which was Gordo's Hot Chicken and McDonald's, We had me obviously as the artist. We had Rico as a YouTuber. We had Hugo Centeno as a boxer. We had Oxnard USA as a community representative. We had everybody, man. So it was like a team effort, you know. And I've been trying to show that realistically since like 2019. I've been trying to combine all the businesses and all the radio stations I can, because I've always felt like together we're better and we can reach more people no matter what you do, no matter if you do the same thing or if you don't. Like, to me, it doesn't matter. Like, I think together we're better. And there's enough for everybody. Obviously, they keep printing money every day, so, you know.
Yeah.
There's no reason to compete within each other. And the mayor basically just made it happen. Like, he gave me the idea. I told him, all right, let's do this. Besides all that entertainment, I almost forgot. We gave a laptop at every school, bro. A laptop for a student. And that was another thing, like my Christmas event, where we were like, nominate a student that's doing good, that deserves it, and might not be able to have a laptop in the future or right now, you know? And so we've done 3 schools out of 6. I believe we're going to do the next 3 when school returns. But yeah, everywhere that I would go, honestly, everywhere that I would go in public, if they don't if they don't give me props for my Oxnard song, they tell me about this tour. They tell me, hey man, that stuff that you were doing with the mayor, man, keep doing it. So I feel like people get it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and it's amazing that you're really close working with the mayor of Oxnard in order to get these things going, because you guys give out a lot of stuff at these events.
Oh yeah, man.
Oh,
I didn't mention everything we gave out. We gave out free food vouchers right here from McDonald's. We give free food vouchers from Gordo's. We gave jerseys from VCFC.
Tickets for VCFC.
Yeah, tickets to posters, stickers, hats, shirts. Damn, man. We give out everything. I even give out like my whole outfit at one of the schools, man. I give out my sweater, my jersey, my hat. You know, yeah, it's just, I know what it's like to receive something, man. So if I could give you what I got off my back and not worry about it, I'll do it.
Yeah, and the kids will remember that. Yeah. I mean,
I hope so.
So. Yeah, I hope so too. It's like one day they're gonna see you on the radio or receiving a Grammy. They'd be like, yeah, that guy gave me his hat. Yeah. And so that's something that I believe would stay with the kids for a long time, if not a lifetime.
That'd be cool.
So, you've had a lot of projects with West Coast McDonald's.
Yes, sir.
And one of the projects that I like, well, I hope everybody likes,
the snack
wrap.
Yeah, the snack wrap is back.
Yes, the snack wrap is back, and I'm telling you now, it's actually my favorite thing right now. I love the snack wrap.
I'm trying to get him to bring back the honey mustard. That's my favorite flavor. The honey mustard, but right now there is the ranch and the spicy. I've tried both. I like the ranch more. That's my personal opinion, but both of them are fire. And yeah, man, I see, like, you know, earlier you asked me if I had dreams like this. I don't want to say it wasn't a dream. It just wasn't realistic. Does that make sense?
Yeah, like teaming up with McDonald's.
It wasn't realistic. Or a kid from the projects that's Mexican American, that his parents crossed the border. That, you know what I'm saying, like.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not supposed to be nothing, bro. I'm not supposed to be here, and I'm not supposed to be doing this, and I am. So I'm just grateful for it all, and you know, like, I'm grateful for Andrew Marroquin and his family, because I know he don't need me. I know he don't need to call me, but if he calls me, I answer. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And we have a relationship where, put it this way, I'm amazed by people that have 0 businesses, can't respond to a phone call, can't respond to a text back. This man has, I don't know how many businesses.
Oh, yeah.
How many other franchises. And this guy will respond.
Over like 200 McDonald's.
So, you know, when people tell me they're busy, I'll be like, man, you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
So I respect them a lot, man. And I value our relationship, because, like, it's something that I think money can't buy, you know? And it's genuine. And besides that, like, I don't know if people remember this, but the first time I went to Pacifica High School, I went to Domino's, because that was the most affordable route for me to bless the kids, and then I was coming out of pocket. Well, ever since I've been building with Andrew, basically he covers it, and I'm able to provide the kids when I visit the classrooms with at least some McDonald's, you know.
Yeah.
And that stuff I couldn't do before, you know.
And Andrew, he does giveaways at McDonald's all over Oxnard.
All the time.
Yeah, it's amazing because there's some kids, who knows, probably coming home all starving, or
Yeah.
It's sad to think that, but it's a reality.
Yeah,
to some people.
I'm sure that's not necessarily why he does it. I think he does it because he wants to bring community together and show that he's here for the community. But like, yeah, you're right. There's probably a kid right there. That's all he ate that day, and we don't even know. You know?
Yeah, and I'm glad that Andrew is really open about this.
Yes, sir.
Especially when I first met.
Yeah, well, I actually met his father a few times, and his father even. I mean, he's mentioned it to me. I'm not gonna put him on the spot. I hope it becomes true, but he's mentioned that he wants to give scholarships out of here, and I haven't seen nobody do that here. I haven't seen nobody do that. So if he does that, that's like a whole new level, man, and that would be cool. And I would love to be a part of it. And I can't wait to keep building and growing with the community and with establishments like the McDonald's West Coast, because not everybody's like this, man.
Yeah.
Not everybody's like this, and people could say what they want in the comments, could say whatever, but you find me another person doing this, and you know,
Yeah.
stuff like this, because I don't see it.
Because he doesn't have to be doing this. He doesn't
No,
have to be doing this.
I don't think the community has seen McDonald's involved as much as it's been now. You know, and
Yeah.
and he's been doing it even before he took over all of them. When he only owned like one or two right here in Oxnard, he was still already helping me at my Christmas event. So like, I know that he has a good heart. You know.
Yeah, and before he took over these McDonald's, I wasn't really like that much of a supporter of McDonald's. But then after what I saw he was doing, I started going to McDonald's more, and I was like, you know what?
Yeah, I go there often now too. I'm
Yeah.
like, man, I catch you myself twice a week. What's going on, Andrew?
Yeah. It's like I'm there, knowing the fact I go in the morning for like a $6 breakfast or an $8 Big Mac meal.
Yeah.
Now the chicken wrap too.
Yeah,
But,
the snack wrap.
yes, snack wrap. Okay.
Yeah, I'll try to get us some right now in a little bit so we could try it.
Yeah. So this is gonna be my first time trying the spicy flavor.
There you go.
So, yeah, I mean, I never told myself I would be following McDonald's on Instagram, and then here I am following McDonald's, making like a video for them, promoting them, because
That's cool.
Andrew's a good guy, and if you work for Andrew, or if you know Andrew, you know you're in good hands. And I could strongly say that I'm a supporter of Andrew.
That's cool, man. That's cool.
I appreciate everything he's done for the community. He's like the Young Quicks of McDonald's. So I give him props. And you have a lot of connections within the cities, like content creators like Rixo and the mayor and Hugo Santana Jr. and Mumbo.
Yeah.
So what were your first interactions in wanting to do this giving back ideas?
At first I just did it like I told you with my homies, so I didn't really have no. I mean, I had the relationships. Mambo has known me half my life. That's why me and him are probably good for the rest of our lives, because like I tell people need to understand that how can I say it? Like there was times, that we used to have another station called 103.3 The Vibe, and there was a time where they were split. It was 104.7 and 103.3 The Vibe. Well, Mambo has supported me when he was on either or, and when he didn't even have a job at no station. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So like our relationship to me is deeper than anything, you know. And but anytime as far as the Christmas events, yeah, for the last 5 years since 2020, I've had the same people involved. You know, obviously I grow and the event gets bigger, so more people get involved, and then you can see which ones are consistent and which ones are not based on the logos you see on the flyers. But for the most part, like the Radio Láser, the Q95, even Brandon Rios, Mikey Garcia, they're always there. You know, they're always at my event. I've had Emilio Rivera, who's an actor on Sons of Anarchy, come 1 year. I've had the comedian Concrete come. I've had another champion called Mark Maxoya, Filipino champion. He came. Trying to think who else. I've had people that I've had Bobo from Cypress Hill that attended last year. Like I've had people that I never thought, you know, witness it. You know what I'm saying? And that probably comes off of relationships and people just spreading the word and stuff like that. But initially, bro, it was just the whole purpose was just trying to make a kid, make him feel what I felt when I was a kid, and whether people were watching or they weren't watching. My intention was there, and I just never stopped to a point where now it looks like it's a corporate event, but it's not. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. It's like all these sponsors,
Yeah, and everybody serves their purpose. Like I don't want people to think like, oh man, all these people are just there and not doing nothing, or they're just there and they brought the toys. Like necessarily, like honestly, like everybody has a purpose. Like if you design my flyer, I put you on there like you're a sponsor, and you just designed the flyer, but you're on there because I want everybody to feel valued and get the same credit. You know, I never be like, oh, I did this, I did that, I did that. I have had people actually. I'm just gonna put it out there because I need people to know what's real and what's not. I've had people pull out of my event because they tell me, hey, you have another person that sells the same thing I sell, so I'm not gonna support your event. And to me, that's like so frustrating, bro, and so hater. It comes off in a negative way. It shows your true intention. You know what I'm saying? But like, I don't want to go deep into it. I'm just gonna let you know, like, I deal with that. I've had people cancel on me a day before, and they're still on the flyer. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I'm just letting you know, like. Not to discredit nobody, but everybody serves a purpose, you know, and I think people will catch on, you know, to what's real and what's not. And but Mambo, Radio Láser, McDonald's, VCFC, Gordo's, the mayor, like if people that you see me with regularly, like there's nothing bad you could tell me, you know.
Yeah, and I agree with you. I mean, there's people there that are just there to help when it's beneficial to them, and then after that they just throw it to the side. Mm-hmm. But when it's for a toy drive,
it's for kids, man.
Yeah,
it has nothing to do with us. You
come
know?
on, it's just like,
that's the reality of thing. But you know, we still get it done. We still get it done. You know, thanks to God and thanks to everybody that does do their part. We get it done every year, bro. Like I'm not thinking about it right now. I don't want to think about it, but I know it's coming. I know it's coming. Like I told you, I'm getting ready to drop an album, so I'm trying to focus on that. But in the back of my mind, I know I gotta have some money saved up, and I gotta get ready for that, and I gotta start reaching out to people. I gotta get a date. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So, but right now I'm trying to focus on this album because I want to get it heard, man. I mean, if I don't get this music heard, then how am I gonna buy toys? You know what I'm saying?
How's he gonna go platinum? How's he gonna go platinum?
Yeah. So you know.
Yeah, and I totally agree. I mean, you've done so much for the community, even in this just past year alone. I mean,
I show up when I can, man. I try. We just did some backpack events. Besides that, you know, like I hosted the Autism Society Walk. I'm trying to think what else did I do. You know, it's because I go to Pacifica High School still all the time and visit the kids. I fed like 100 people right before the school ended because I did it because I felt bad because I didn't get to go perform at the school. So you see what you know?
Yeah,
that's just how I am, Abel. You know, and nobody can change my heart. Nobody tells me what to do. Not the label, not my family. Like you know, I do what I can, what feels right in my heart, and I'd rather leave a positive impact, you know, than anything else. That's it.
And I believe that your business partner you're mentioning is here right now.
Yeah, he's here, man. He was eating his breakfast, man. Now I'm ready to order some food. No, I don't know if he's gonna want to talk, but check him out. It's Hitspace Music. I'm not the only artist on there, so you will find other music. Make sure you check it out, support it, and just keep us going, because that's all we need. We just need people to play the music, nothing else, man.
Definitely. And so we're coming up to our last question before the snack wrap, because it is back. Listen to the song. We're going to have a link for it on this video. So what would you tell a young kid or a family to give them words of encouragement? Because you've lived, I'm going to say it like this. You live the American dream for most people.
Just work. Because there's somebody out there that always wants your spot. And then I would say do things without expecting, because you will be let down a lot. I don't know if that makes sense, but I hope it does, because say you do something for somebody and you did it hoping they were going to return the favor. Don't do it just because you think they're going to return the favor. Just do it because you can. You know? And believe in yourself. Even if your family doesn't. Even if the people around you don't. Just believe in yourself. That's the best thing I can tell you, because everything else just follows, man. Everything else follows. I've done this half my life. I'm pretty sure I've had plenty of chances to give up, and I feel like I'm just starting. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you're just...
I'm barely scraping the surface. People are finally taking me serious. People are finally answering the calls. People are finally calling, and this is all I wanted as a kid, man. And you know, I've done this half my life, bro.
Yeah, they're just barely putting coal inside the train. They haven't even started moving yet.
Yeah, man. Let's get it.
Yeah, for sure. But thank you once again.
No, thank you, Abel.
And I wanna shout out YFL. I wanna thank West Coast McDonald's for letting us borrow their area. History Repeats out on August 26th.
August 26th.
I will be posting it on the War Room account, and Quicks will be posting it on his. I'll also post it on my socials. Take a listen to it. Take care, and thank you.
Much love.